Coach, your thoughts on tonight's loss to UCLA?
Really was a hard-fought and good college basketball game, I was proud of the competitive effort that we made, but against a great team, we just made too many mistakes, and we didn't make a lot. But in a high-level game, to beat a high-level opponent, you have to play a little bit more mistake-free than we did today. So certainly disappointed that we leave here without a win.
Questions for Coach Fox? Jake, Ben, or Kabir?
Oh, nice. Very drop that in. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Am I up?
Jake?
Yeah. Can you just talk about Grant's performance today?
Well, I think I mentioned in Salt Lake City that Grant, had a really hard time coming back from his surgery and felt like in the second half at Utah that he finally returned to form because he'd lost weight, strength, conditioning, confidence, and it took a while to get all that back. And I thought tonight he was terrific on the offensive end, and we just needed to get him a little bit more help. But Grant was certainly really effective tonight.
What was the difference in the last 4 minutes?
I think with the 4-minute timeout, what were we down to? Ended up losing by 4. The real key to the game is our team needs to get to the free throw line some. We've got to score, especially without Matt. We've got to get to the free throw line some to get some cheap points. And we didn't get there at all in the second half. And so it was hard for us to even though we were playing hard, didn't rebound it great in the second half, and really got out rebounded in the second half, but we just didn't get to the foul line, to be able to get us a couple easy points when the ball wasn't going in. But, give them credit. They've got a terrific team.
Coach, Ben Parker from Cal Rivals here. Jake asked about the last 4 minutes, but just in general, the second half was a lot rougher for you guys than the first half. What was the difference between the first half where you guys had that 4-point lead to the second half? What was the difference there, do you think?
No, we didn't rebound it great, okay? We didn't rebound the ball in the second half well. They outscored us by 8 in the second half, and we just didn't we just had a harder time scoring. We'd only shot 30%, I think, in the second half, and when we shoot like that, we've got to be able to get some trips to the free throw line, and either you got to make your field goals or you got to get to the line, and we didn't do either one in the second half. So it was a slugfest, and we only got 21 points in the second half.
Question from Kabir.
Yeah, Coach, I saw in the first half that there was an outlet pass from Andre Kelly that got high five from you afterwards. Is getting it out on the break and in transition something that you want to emphasize going forward?
Well, when we're healthy, we want to play a little faster, and we got to be selective right now without Matt, and because we've got some young guys, we're putting in some really tough situations. But we want to find as many easy baskets as we can, and I thought Andre made a great pass there.
Follow-up question from Jake Curtis.
Is about second chance points?
Yes, second chance points, particularly in the second half, seemed to be a
yeah. We didn't rebound the ball, and that really hurt us in the second half.
Further questions for Coach Fox? One more from Ben Parker.
Yeah, Coach, I was just curious if you could talk a little bit about DJ Thorpe. I noticed he hasn't played the last couple of games. What does he need to do to get in a rotation? Is this a matchup thing, or what's going on with him?
Well, obviously Andre's been playing really well, and DJ continues to improve, but Lars is improving also, and some nights we can get all three of them in there. We haven't been able to the last couple, but DJ's doing just fine.